Hello and welcome back to another video from your University of New Money, University of New Mercy, UNM.nu, Bronco.tv, and for you, DG, Num Num, and the rest of you who know me as Num Num over there, like Zeno and the rest of you. But anyway, I felt like doing a Planet video today as I've been getting a lot of private messages asking about Planet. You can feel the vibe in the chat room at Telegram that things are just in that FUD stage, as we haven't heard that much from Joe. We haven't heard some people, including myself, at all from Byzantine for a couple of weeks. And so I just want to talk about the state of Planet, why I'm still positive on the project, why I'm still actually buying Gamma as of very recently. And if you're new to Planet, I will tell you why, if you're new, why you might want to get into Planet. But I'm going to be very transparent and open with you, as Planet might not be for everybody. It could be a project that's going to zero. We'll find out. If you like my videos, if you're new to my channel, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. I do these videos. I used to do them every day for like Planet and just for my own personal content. But lately, I'm lucky if I get one out each month. But we are at the end of April, the end of the first trimester, I guess. I don't really think of trimesters. I usually think of quarters. But just wanted to give an update. I'm wearing my Bitcoin shirt. I actually didn't plan on doing a video today, but maybe it was just destiny, it was fate that I wore this shirt and then I got the urge to do a Planet video. So without any further ado, let me start sharing my screen. I have this on the PAP channel, which again, it's a semi-private channel in that it's really only for PAPs, but it is public to us. And I feel like sharing it with you because, I don't feel like any of this information should be only for the PAP program. This is something I should share with the entire Planet community. And so as you can see here from Zeno, Beth, and I don't even want to scroll through the rest. We'll keep it just to this page. That way it is to information that I feel should be shared with the public. Is you can tell Beth and Zeno are, definitely concerned. I'm not going to say fudding, but I mean, you can see from Beth that we haven't been getting great guidance from Joe lately. And whether that's because we are in a state of waiting for PancakeSwap V3 to be released from Byzantine, then Joe, maybe then he wants to pick up the PAP program. I still would like to see more activity with the PAP program, as we are still in a bull market for crypto in general. It'd be nice if Planet picks up on that bull momentum. So it would be nice to see more guidance. I agree with Beth there. For Zeno, again, the fact that Joe's been more quiet recently, just making sure he's okay, as I've seen him, talk about other projects such as, I guess it's Moab and some other meme coins on his Twitter channel. And so which is perfectly fine, as most people in crypto are involved with other projects. Heck, even myself, as Planet is my #2 project. Bitcoin is my #1 investment, but I'm also involved with Energy Web Token, which I think is going to be the leader in energy blockchain, which I think is going to be a huge industry. I've dabbled in other projects such as SafeMoon. That didn't turn out well. But I'm one of those people, I'd rather concentrate on just a few things. Like I have 7 or 8 cryptos, which I'm heavy on, and then I have trace amounts of other crypto at Planet. But I don't like having 30, 40, 50 projects to worry about. I don't have that time. And I always like to give maximum effort to the projects I believe in. So instead of having a ton of projects, I'd rather focus mostly on Planet and talk about that, because I still believe in it too. So anyway, just want to point that out to some of you wondering, in terms of communication from Joe or Byzantine. It has definitely gotten quiet ever since the most recent updates in February, the tokenomics changes with Gamma BTCB, Aqua BTCB, the locking of the Gamma for 12 months, the Aqua locking vault, which locks your Aqua for 12 months, etc. Since then, is we have heard occasionally about, especially from like Byzantine and Joe, about the updates with PancakeSwap V3, which is why I'm not pancaking. Sorry, I'm tongue-tied this morning. I do need to get back to work, but I just wanted to take a brief moment just to do this video. I felt it was important enough. And so anyway, Byzantine and Joe have given us updates with PancakeSwap V3 and how Planet is fitting into that. I still believe testing is going on behind the scenes. I believe it is very complicated to implement this. I believe Planet can have a very nice niche market with PancakeSwap V3. It would be nice if we did hear from Byzantine more and Joe more, just to calm down the community, as when there are moments of silence or when the chatter gets a lot less that does concern in the community. And of course, that creates FUD. And again, I don't have insider information on this project. I'm like most of you out there. I talk on the Telegram group, I visit the Discord channel, I look at the Twitter page, and I am part of the PAP program, but I don't have, like, I have personally messaged Joe and Byzantine in the past. So I do have insider information to that. And I'm not going to share our personal conversations, of course, but, you know, knowing Joe and knowing Byzantine as totally anonymous friends, I don't know these people in real life. I don't know what their real names are, anything like that. But I have a hard time believing that right now there are weird things going on behind the scenes. I really do believe they are just testing PancakeSwap v3, and there's nothing to talk about. Maybe Byzantine and Joe need a break from Telegram. I'm sure it's stressful for them hearing all the complaining by us on Telegram, and by us, a lot of us don't complain. We're positive about the project, but there is that group of people, which rightly so, are complaining about the lack of progress with the project. And so that could be irritating them, and maybe they just need a break from Telegram. Who knows? But I mean, there are conspiracy theories out there that possibly maybe Byzantine wants out of the project, maybe Joe wants out of the project, maybe they're seeing the writing on the wall that Planet's not going to succeed. Even in that case, I'm still positive on the project. I believe there would be another developer, an admin, and other workers who want to make this project succeed. In the past, we had Arthur Curry, who sold his part of the project to Byzantine, so that way Byzantine took over in terms of development. I'm sure there's more developers who would like to join a project like Planet Finance. So if Byzantine really is burnt out, if Joe is burnt out, there are people to replace them, I'm sure. I hope that's not the case. I do enjoy talking to Joe and Byzantine, but I'm being upfront with you guys. Is like, in terms of your own investment strategies and my own, I'm going to share my own strategies. Is there is a piece of me which has fear, uncertainty, and doubt, just because communication has reduced over the past couple of months. But I'm still buying Gamma. So obviously I'm not panicking. I'm looking at this as a good buying opportunity. You're going to have to make your own financial decisions, but we'll get to that toward the end of the video. I just wanted to share this from the PAP program, that there's clearly unrest right now, and hopefully communication improves. Hopefully PancakeSwap v3 comes out soon. But I'm like the rest of you who are, fans of Planet, or again, if you're new to Planet, maybe you're interested in this project. And what I've said so far probably is not appealing to you. Hang on, keep watching this video. I'll get to the positives with Planet soon. Taking a look at the main channel here. Let's see here. We got DG, Fifth Kizgul talking. A lot of the chat, this is the support channel. I was going to say this seems kind of old. A lot of the main chat has turned into memes and just passing the time, which I do that. So, I totally understand that. I think did my computer just freeze? It's back. Okay, sorry about that. My laptop's a little bit slow, so I don't know what got cut out, but I was just saying that a lot of the main chat has turned into memes, passing the time. I'm a part of that because there's no new news to talk about. If there was PancakeSwap v3 to talk about, I would talk about that. I'm still posting on Twitter, doing my generic post, which is a nice long summary of why you would want to invest in Planet, trying to get new people to get interested in Planet. But I haven't had anything to add to that because there is nothing to add. So with the chat, you can see it here, just a lot of memes, just trying to pass the time. People like Captain and Tomas staying positive, same as Zeno. But there is definitely unrest here too. You can go through the comments. So I think that's enough of Telegram for now. Getting to my own portfolio, around 100,000. That's where it's been, around 10% APY. That's around where that's been. Looking at about $27 per day of passive income, 28. You can see on some of my pools, such as USDT, BNB, I'm getting really incredible returns, 865% APY. We're almost capped at the maximum supply of Gamma. So quickly getting back to my returns. This would be for your new people to Planet. If you're interested in 865% APY, you definitely want to get involved with Planet. These returns are ridiculous and they are sustainable. These are pools that are connected to Fusion, Athena Fusion. And if I invested more, my percentage would go down. But as recently as a couple of weeks ago, I had $8,000 invested in USDT BNB, and my percentages were still like 300, 400% from what I remember. So even with more investment than I have, you're still going to get incredible returns investing at Planet, especially if you utilize Gamma BTC B Boost. So getting to Gamma and Gamma BTC B boost, maximum circulating supply will be 100 million, which we are projected to hit, I believe, toward the end of June. I'm investing still in Gamma because I'm curious to see what happens when we get that supply crunch at the end of June. I can see it going really high or really low based on the following explanations. I could see Gamma crashing and Planet Finance crashing if once we start tapping into reserves, the cost of Gamma is still dirt cheap, which means that Planet Finance will be paying out a lot of their reserves to satisfy our reward requirements. And then once their reserves are out, what happens is they don't have any more Gamma to pay out. So then the Gamma rewards are going to just plummet and our daily passive income is going to plummet. And so that's the negative scenario. Positive scenario is similar to Bitcoin and a lot of other crypto out there that has a cap in terms of the number of coins that are available. Once we hit the cap of Gamma of 100 million, that's going to reduce the amount of Gamma that's supplied to the community, the amount that's being given out to people like me who are investors. And so as that supply decreases, it's going to increase, well, it's not going to increase the demand. That's not how it works. But relative to demand, if you keep demand the same or increase it due to the PAP program and increasing total value locked and getting more people into Planet, but ignoring demand, assuming demand stays the same and supply decreases, you would assume the price has to increase in relation to that if my first scenario doesn't play out, that essentially Planet collapses and they run out of reserves. Assuming we can sustain reserves for the rest of 2024, get the price of Gamma to increase, get more users, we're still in good shape. And again, I'm still getting passive income. As discouraging as things might have been lately for Planet, I'm still getting $28 per day of passive income I wouldn't be getting otherwise if I just had my crypto sitting, not getting interest. So for me, Planet is still a worthwhile adventure. It's still worth investing in. And if you're new, if you like these kind of returns, these aren't the ridiculous 1,000, 10,000% returns we were getting in 2021 during the crazy DeFi craze. But these are more realistic, sustainable returns. So the last thing I want to talk about here, we can skip most of this, but going to the markets pages, the stable coins have been out of whack. I paid off my $40,000 debt because I couldn't afford 100% APY payments on my borrowings. So paid off my debt. I'm actually increased my USDT lending because lending rates, because of my Gamma boost. So again, Gamma boost and Gamma BTC boost for you new people. If you buy more Gamma BTC, which is a pool, or buy more Gamma, which is a vault, the vault currently affects Green Planet, which will be the individual cryptos. Gamma BTC affects the pools, which are the combined cryptos, the groupings such as Ethereum, BNB. The more of those you have, Gamma and Gamma BTC, the more your rewards are. That's the nice thing about Planet. It's a very nice tokenomic structure. But getting back to this here, you can see USDT, you're going to owe 54% annually borrowing right now. I can't afford that. Even the other ones, USDC creeped up to 50%. Can't afford that. The other stable coins are more reasonable, but look at how little borrowing potential you have here. You're talking about less than $700 for BUSD, which is kind of discontinued, less than $1,000 for Frax, and less than $3,000 for DAI. So borrowing stable coins, don't recommend it right now. Lending stable coins, highly recommend it right now, as I have seen my Gamma rewards increase significantly daily from Green Planet. That's where I'm at there. So getting to my conclusion, I think I can stop sharing. State of the planet after all that information. And again, getting all the private messages I'm getting, being involved with the chat at Telegram. We're at a very interesting time with Planet. Like I said, we're about 2 months away from hitting the 100 million Gamma max. What's going to happen after that? I can see the price explode. I can see the price go to zero. I'm a long-time investor with Planet. I didn't get in at the beginning of May 2021, but I got in toward the end of 2021. So I got in near the beginning, right as Gamma was being released, in addition to Aqua, whereas Aqua had only been the coin with Planet from May until around October or November of 2021. Then they implemented Gamma. The reason for the two coins is that Aqua is the governance token and Gamma is the utility token. Before then, only Aqua existed. But anyway, that's around the time I got in. So I've been around with this project since late 2021. For me, it makes perfect sense to keep investing in Planet. I still believe in Joe and Byzantine and the other developers in the community. For dollar cost averaging, buying Gamma less than 0.7 cents right now brings down my cost basis. And since I believe Gamma and Aqua will rebound, smart strategy for me with a minimal investment on top of the significant investment I already have in there. But since I still believe in the project, putting more in is significantly reducing my risk and increasing my potential returns. If you're new to Planet, though, should you get into Planet Finance? As I mentioned, if you like these kind of returns, a sustainable project with a great community, I think Planet is the project for you, but it definitely comes with risk. Right now, we've heard less from Joe, haven't heard from Byzantine in a while. So, Planet is in a state of unease. There's a lot of FUD out there. So if you're new, or even if you are a longtime investor with Planet, you know the drill is only invest what you can afford to lose. For me, Planet is a significant part of my portfolio, and that if it succeeds, it's really going to set me up financially for the long term. But at the same time, Bitcoin is the rock of my foundation. It's over 80% of my portfolio, and Planet is less than 10% of my portfolio. So if Planet crashed, would I be disappointed? Yes. Would it hurt my portfolio? Sure. Would I be devastated? Absolutely not, as I would still be in a great financial position. So that's where I've put money I can afford to lose into Planet, and I hope it doesn't. But at this stage, I'm still going to pump more money in because I do have those financial means to do so. And I think Planet is going to rebound. We're just in a very uncertain time right now, which makes the price of Aqua and Gamma dirt cheap. So high risk, high reward. That's the ultimate thing. So I'd like to hear your thoughts, especially if you've been around Planet a long time or if you're new. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. I definitely hope Planet turns things around soon. I definitely want to hear more from Joe, want to hear more from Byzantine, more from the others in the community. A lot of people have reduced their communications because there is not much to talk about. We're just in a state of waiting, and that's the worst thing in cryptos. In other industries, you could get away with waiting more often. Heck, in my job, we do credits throughout the year. So, we just kind of space ourselves out. But at the same time, the quicker we can get to credits, the quicker we can get our clients money and the quicker we get paid. So it's the same sort of thing with Planet, is as long as progress is still being made, which it has been, I'm willing to be patient. I'm willing to wait. Planet has been notorious for missing deadlines or for delaying updates, delaying progress, but they've always delivered eventually. And that's my belief still with Planet. So you got to be patient with Planet. It's very frustrating. I understand all of that with you. At the same time, that's probably keeping the price suppressed, because if things were just coming out quickly, if we were hearing tons of communication, I know the price of Aqua and Gamma would be skyrocketed by now. So I look at this as an opportunity, thinking we're going to get more development in May and the rest of 2024. But I'd like to hear your thoughts. I don't have anything to base my thoughts on other than faith. I've been a part of this project since the end of 2021. It has survived 2022, including the Terra collapse, which was devastating to all of DeFi. So the fact that Planet is still around after that gives me hope. The fact that I do have a personal relationship, at least online, with Byzantine and Joe, I don't know what they're going through personally, other projects they're involved in. Like me, I'm busy with work, life, family. So, I chat on Telegram when I need a break during the day or in the evening, but my life doesn't revolve around Planet Finance. But I do like to be an active part of the community, because this is a project I really do believe in. Living in America I think decentralized finance is huge. Being able to go around the banking system, being able to invest in crypto without having to do know your customer or going through a centralized exchange. I see the potential in DeFi in a country such as the US. I think it's even bigger outside of the US, I would think. So believe in this project. Just wanted to give you guys an update, especially at Planet. Again, shout out to all of you. Again, I hate to start listing names, but I already said DG, Zeno. Gastro's another one who I know that he had in the past been saying a lot is we need more communication. Even just like, this is from other people I've talked to, but just a 10-second shout out from Byzantine or Joe would be enough to calm down the community and to just boost morale, increase the price of Aqua and Gamma, because right now we're not feeling that. So we'll see what happens. But you know me, I'm your University of New Money, University of New Mercy, UNM.nu, Bronco.tv, and Num Num, and I'm not going anywhere. I got out of SafeMoon once I started seeing the writing on the wall. I guess that was in 2023. It was before Caroni got indicted and SafeMoon totally collapsed. But at that point, I was still down like 80% of my investment. At that point, I just kept seeing it go slowly down and down and down. And I wasn't thrilled with the developments from SafeMoon. And John Caroni was a fishy character to me. So I got out luckily before SafeMoon hit rock bottom. I don't think Planet is anywhere near that. I have seen the price of Aqua and Gamma and Planet go down, 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 down in terms of total value locked. But we still have a very well working product. Again, the laws of supply and demand are perfectly working in terms of the market. Is what's happened with stable coins is everybody wants to sell their stable coins for crypto because we're entering a bull market and nobody wants to lend them. And everybody wants to borrow stable coins to buy more crypto. So that perfect storm is just causing the returns on lending stable coins to go through the roof, the cost of borrowing to just be ridiculous to where I can't afford it. So I expect that to stabilize as the bull market calms down, as the fear and greed index calms down and gets away from greed and more toward fear. As you would expect stable coins to be less profitable in terms of lending, more reasonable in terms of borrowing. At that point, I would borrow again if I felt like it. But anyway, I don't want to keep rambling on. I think this video has been around 20 minutes. So I think that's enough content for all of you today. Just want you to know I'm doing great. Hope you're all doing great. Talk to you on Telegram, Twitter, Facebook, Discord, wherever you want to reach out to me. Still here, still confident in the project, but I wanted to get these thoughts out because there is something going on. I'm not going to just turn a blind eye. Like, I like being positive. I'm the eternal optimist at Planet Finance. I'm always putting positive posts out there about how much I love this project, which is all true. But at this point, I am going to acknowledge communication sucks right now. And so I'm going to just throw that out for all of you. Again, leave comments. Let's talk about it. Let's improve things at Planet. Let's make May and beyond strong. Talk to you soon, my friends. God bless. Take care.